You know, when I've seen various of clips, even some videos of what is it, seeing YouTubers or pranksters and things like that mess with people and their repercussions because of them messing with said people. You know what? I don't feel bad at all. And let's see how this gets when YouTubers mess with real gangsters. For anyone out there, keep your words and hands to yourself, man, because you have no idea what people are going through. Anyway, let's go.
From getting punched to getting shot because real life isn't the same as online.
Bro, I remember that incident, and that incident was crazy. I think that guy got acquitted, I think, from all charges.
Here are 7 times dumb influencers messed with the wrong people. Starting with possibly the most annoying creator in existence, Jack Doherty.
Jack Doherty.
His daredevil stunts and pranks, some of which are illegal, have had the police being called on him various times.
For the remainder of your time, you need to put your phone in.
I think I'm allowed to record for my personal...
You're in my custody.
Jack's behavior during his streams grew increasingly disturbing with his move to Los Angeles, eventually leading him to getting involved in serious situations with his fellow influencers. One such example was his altercation with Fousey. In August 2023, Jack was streaming live with Fousey and Neon when Fousey decided to throw water at Jack for calling him a beta male.
Yo, you're a f***. You're a little f***. You're a f***. He didn't even have skin money yet. Yo, you're f***.
The situation then escalated when Fousey swung back at Jack after he continued making comments. However,
I'll be honest with you, man. You can't. What is it? You can't proceed to call someone. You can't just call someone a bitch and do nothing. I'll be like, bro, that dude basically. What is it? He assaulted you with water, and all you're gonna do is that? Come on, G. Come on now. You're too soft for this world.
Jack's fans defended him a lot. Fousey is actually in the worst state I've ever seen him in, and he comes across as a nasty and disgusting person. The way he treated Jack was just crazy. But this wasn't the only time Jack's offhand comments have gotten him into trouble.
Yeah.
Just a month later, Jack
who's
got
the one
involved
starting
in a heated
it?
argument with the Island Boys. As the argument escalated, one of the twins decided to slap Jack in front of the camera. This quickly became a pattern, as he once again found himself on the receiving end of a slap. This time from a stranger who was allegedly offended by a t-shirt worn by his bodyguard.
Go, walk away.
Now, the irony of provoking and disrespecting someone while cowering behind security guards is out of this world. But that seems to be Jack's strategy.
I won't lie to you. I kind of like a sweater a little bit. I wouldn't exactly wear that because I actually have class and standards. But clearly that person doesn't, which is fine. You know, I've seen people wear raunchy, very raunchy clothing.
Causing conflicts for his bodyguards to clean up, all for clout. Having a bodyguard to defend your battles after starting them is the most small man syndrome thing I can think of.
This is true.
And while Jack is at least aware that he's
dude.
annoying and picks on weak targets, the same can't be said about Neon, who got reality checked much harder than just a
this
slap.
guy.
Neon first got the taste of clout for playing dumb on December 21st, 2019, when he uploaded a video titled, "Neon is Dying." 2 days later, on December 23rd, he published a video called Neon's Final Words. Another 3 days went by, and on December 26th, it was announced that Neon was gone. However,
Why does it look like he's perceptively getting younger?
only 5 days later, on December 31st, he uploaded a video telling his fans that he survived, and that it only took 2 days for him to recover from his brain tumor and seizure. A lot of people made fun of him, making sarcastic comments such as, "He came, he conquered, he died, he resurrected." Were you killed? Sadly, yes, but I lived. I'm so sad he died, but he's alive. This encouraged Neon even further, as in mid-2023, a video of him getting beat up surfaced.
Damn, no wonder why when I've seen clips of Neon, he looks so young, and he is. God damn, that's crazy, man.
However, this time around, a lot of people knew about his spineless behavior and weren't taking things at face value anymore, believing the video was fake from the start. Bro, no one gets caught lacking in the middle of a field and gets their short ripped, but their glasses stay on. His shirt not even dirty, and they in dirt. Now, it's possible no one ever told Neon about the boy who cried wolf. You know, if you intentionally disrespect the wrong person, they'll give you a reality check, and rightfully so.
Neon.
Oh, why did I do that?
Get on your hands and knees. Get on your hands and knees. Get on your hands
You
and knees.
Arabian psychopath. Take it, bro. Oh my God. All right.
Oh, my heart. Say sorry.
But this wouldn't be the only time someone taught Neon a lesson. This just goes to show that when it comes to a fight, it's really not all about physical strength or being outnumbered. You either know how to actually fight, or you don't. There's also a chance that Neon's just a marketing genius being a decent actor in his live streams. But even when going over the top, he can't match the toxicity of Zherka, a creator.
I'll be honest with you, I've seen way worse clips of from Neon, but yeah. Yeah, Neon is that type of guy. I believe this might have been a little bit before, I believe, from some of the controversies that I've seen. But yeah, there were some that I saw that that Neon would obviously do the same what Jack Doherty would do as well, and provoke people, and his bodyguard would interfere, get in the middle. But from what I can remember, there were some situations where that did not work.
So vile, Twitch permanently banned him from appearing on their site. Zherka initially made a name for himself as a just chatting content creator on Twitch. However, he soon diverged to criticizing people such as Andrew Tate on both YouTube and Twitter.
How many rounds?
I'll fuck up that bald midget.
How many rounds?
I'm taller, I'm stronger, and he's bald. These guys are pathetic, low life, no genuine burning desire from any of their women.
While at the same time promoting even worse ideals on top of glorifying drug usage.
I got money, so I get executive, and it doesn't kill me.
He also often talks about the Earth being flat and many other conspiracy theories.
Oh. Remember, if the Earth's a globe, the Bible's not real. If the Earth had dinosaurs, the Bible's not real. Literally every angle is an attack on the Bible, right?
This stupidity would eventually make him start a beef with HS Tiki-Taki and popular.
I'm like, bro, what version of the Bible are you talking about? God, the retardation is real.
Streamer Aiden Ross, causing an outrage on social media by making derogatory comments regarding HS Tiki-Taki's mother, as well as Aiden Ross's former partner, Pammy. Zherka then took the rivalry to new heights when he suggested that he'll find HS Tiki-Taki and fight him on the streets. And he did just that.
Oh, boys! Boys! Chill!
Damn. Ooh. My guy. What is it? My guy, you've been talking like, dude, you've been talking crazy. You've been like, I'm gonna whoop his ass. Bro, you on the ground. At least, this been going on for like 10 seconds, and you on the ground for 9 seconds of it. And you ain't swinging back. Ooh, this is what happens this is what happens when you just, here's the thing. There are definitely people who say these things and be like, yes, and they do actually fight and win. But the thing about it is that it's always a chance, and there might be moments like this that will be recorded on the internet for the world to see, and you will be humiliated for the rest of your life. Jesus Christ.
Unsurprisingly, the only thing he managed to do is merely show his butt crack to the world and get embarrassed, making him out to be a laughingstock for everyone. Zherka is the literal definition of the loudest in the room is usually the weakest.
Yeah.
Zherka has the agility of an armadillo and the balance of a toddler. Now, Zherka may possibly be his own worst enemy, but the same can also be said about Sneeko, whose recent stunt had him hit much worse. This guy, who first got famous for his video, "Would you say the N-word for $1?" eventually started becoming extremely
I remember these. And here's the thing, my cousin used to watch like Sneeko's video, like these ones in particular, like really, really early on. And when everything that happened with this guy's like sudden changes on his views and with this weird religion deep dives, I guess you could say, and it's just the different personalities that this guy will basically change like almost like every other month. I asked my guy, I was like, bro, what happened? What happened to this guy? Because he showed me like a video or two of this guy. I'm like, okay, pretty interesting. pretty entertaining. And then like after a while, you're like, bro, what happened to this guy? Even my cousin was like, bro, I have no idea. He completely flipped of who, like, I don't know. It's like well, not really like Kanye, but it's you know, it's just the way how he was. Like he just changed so much. But yeah,
disliked by left-wing viewers due to his supposed misogynistic, homophobic, and transphobic content.
They can ask us what we do. First question when you go on a date, what do you do? They're just asking how much money do you make. But you shouldn't ask a woman her age. Why? Why? Let me see the stats. What's your body count? How old are you? How much you weigh? Tell me.
As Sneako went on to upload socio-political commentary and hot takes, his ideals led him into situations that quickly developed into beefs. One such instance was in May 2022, where Sneako responded to Penguin Zero's video live.
Look at the curtain pulled all the way down. You need to get some sun. The whole way you're living life like a man, you calling him a virgin, you are literally a man-child.
Now this did not go down well with Penguin Zero.
I'm like, dude, the crazy thing is that Critical, aka Charlie, bro, this man's has so much money that you can't even get in the gates of where he lives at. Like that's the thing that people don't realize, that this man, like he's someone that I what is it for me, for what I've seen is that he's not someone that like buys like all these expensive shit. He just like you can very tell that he's pretty minimal about a lot of his shit. And it was just interesting seeing Sneako saying all these things, which I'm like, dude, this man has done so much more and has made so much more than you can ever believe. You know, it's like similar with XQC. It's like, bro, you can make fun of him all this man wants. This man literally has passive income where that the man has passive income where it usually takes person a year to make an average wage that an everyday American makes. That man makes that in about like less than a month. It's like, bro, it's being smart, being investing on all this stuff. But with Charlie here, he's a smart dude and he's just chilling. He's just chilling, making his own content. But
who later uploaded a video titled "I didn't want to talk about this," calling out Sneako for making fun of his girlfriend, as well as
he live in Florida too?
Him for defending the movie Cuties.
The thing about Cuties is it's not an unrealistic film. Like, yes, it shows children in a sexual way, but this is not unusual now.
Claiming children in sexual positions is clickbait. Yikes.
Sneako responded to this on a Rumble.
Yeah, I don't know why the audio sounds like that sometimes.
Stream, where Penguin Zero was also live at the time. The two would then continue to trash talk each other back and forth, eventually making Sneako threaten Penguin Zero with a gun.
Watch my clips! Watch my clips!
However, Penguin Zero then silenced Sneako.
But he's a imbecile, you absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips, you absolute. The same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags.
Now this time, the only damage.
I'll be honest with you. What is it? That looks pretty. What is it? That looks pretty nice. But yeah, I'm not too sure which one that is. I mean, it could be just a standard AR-15, which kind of sucks because I kind of hate the. What is it? I kind of hate the whole the idea of AR-15s because it's like I feel like there's some of them that are just not, they're just kind of generic, That's the thing I hate about them. Like they're not unique. They're not like their own thing. There's just like a generic pool of like AR-15 weapons and things. I understand that some of them could look different, but I just hate that a lot of them just generically look the same.
A mag. They're all mags.
Now this time, the only damage Sneako suffered was emotional, but that would change not even a year later. In February 2024, he got his toughness checked again as he stepped into the ring with Sean Strickland. This made the internet very happy. This is the kind of reality check these out-of-touch streamers need. Sean went from 10% to 50% and showed Sneeko what a good old ass whooping feels like. Strickland should do a Beat Up an Influencer weekly podcast. However, despite being destroyed by Sean, Sneeko did have the confidence to step into the ring and take it on the chin, literally.
This is true. Dude, you know what? That's something there too. There are many influencers that would say, there was a moment in time where a lot of them would say, fight me in the ring or whatever, and some were challenged, actually accepted challenge, but never follow suit. I've seen this happen a few times. I think one example was the one for, I think it was Abba and Preach, where I think it was for Preach, the bigger guy. He accepted the challenge from what are those two guys' name? Fresh and Fit, I believe. But dude, that beef was actually really good between them two. What is it from those guys? I was just looking that up. It's actually really good.
The same thing cannot be said about this next influencer. Aiden Platersky, labeled the Crypto King, owned a crypto kingdom that seemed to be a win-win for everyone. He promised millions for his investors, while he got to drive his fancy cars, fly in private jets, and live in luxury locations. However, as it soon turned out, his $40 million
I was going to say, he looks like someone that would be untrustworthy.
empire was nothing but a giant Ponzi scheme, and he was about to learn the price of being a scammer. Late one night in early December, Aiden was kidnapped and then beaten and tortured over 3 days. Eventually, his kidnappers, which included one of his investors, let him go, but they left him with a threat: pay up fast and don't go to the police. Well, Toronto police officers still managed to apprehend all of the 5 kidnappers. Following this, Aiden went on to post a video trying to garner sympathy from his followers.
Everything that happened is my fault. I'm not going to put the blame on anybody else. I'm not going to try to put the blame on anybody else. I feel humiliated. I feel disgusted in my actions. I feel disgusted in what I did.
But people would see through his haphazard apology. He's apologizing because he got caught and got his ass whipped, not because he's sorry he scammed people.
Yeah.
Zero sympathy.
100%. It was like, bro, if you try to fetch sympathy against what is on others, for what you did, I'd be like, bro, you got caught and you found out what is it? You got caught and you found out what it means to mess with other people's money. Oh yeah.
While his kidnappers would all be charged with the crime, the only person not charged would be Aiden, the scammer who started the whole situation to begin with. I really don't understand how people like Aiden can simply walk free. If I walk into my local supermarket, push the lady at the till, and grab a couple of bucks and walk off, I would be in handcuffs before the sun sets. He steals millions, admits as much, and no real consequences. Well, until now. But what if getting beat up wasn't the worst injury you could sustain? Tanner Cook,
Tanner
the 21-year-old prankster, is the mastermind behind the YouTube channel
there's
Classified Goons. As the name suggests, the pranks are classified as dangerous, making Tanner out to be a tough goon, someone who isn't meant to be messed with, when in fact, it's quite the opposite. While Tanner elicits responses from the victims of his pranks for views, one day...
Dude, how can this be someone who gets up on people's faces, and as soon as that person, like, comes back at him, he walks back? It's like, bro, what are you doing? This is bitch made energy. 100%, dude. How are you gonna be getting in front of people's faces and yet you back off, bro?
He didn't get the response he expected. Invading someone's personal space.
Ooh.
And then.
Yep. Where pop pop. Actually, no, I think I only shot him once.
Refusing
but bro,
to leave them alone after they tell you.
Dude, look how that guy looks. By the way, just look at him, dude. From everyone who you can mess with, you mess with the one guy who looks like they are just like. Let's be honest. He looks like someone who is not really doing really well, you know. Like he looks like what is it? I don't know. For some people, they're like, "Oh, if he's not doing well, why does he have a gun?" Here's the thing: there are many people that I've seen that look like they're completely okay and just went to what is a strip mall and just unloaded. This guy had the responsibility enough, even though he was, even though he looked like someone that's on edge, but you know what? He was responsible enough to just to lay one shot and just and actually hit his target, which of course it was, it was basically right in front of him. You'd be surprised how many people can miss, especially if it's directly in front of them. And actually and hit. And I'll be honest with you, some people would have said it would have been justified if he unloaded. I would disagree, especially if him. This is in a mall, by the way. What is it? And here's the thing. I've heard other cases too where that he should have just gave him a warning with the gun. Now here's the thing: you can't do that. You can't brandish a weapon or anything like that. That's illegal. Well, for many people don't know. What I've heard other people say, like, oh, he should have gave him a warning that he had a gun. No, the warning is when people tell you to stop. He tells them to stop, go away, leave me alone. And if he doesn't want to, guess what? Pop. That's it. What is it? And look how tall, look how bigger this guy is too, dude. His what is it? The top of the dude's head is equivalent to right here. He is like literally 4 inches or 5 inches bigger than this guy. It's like, dude, and yet the person who you want to mess with is someone who looks like this, who's trying to make some money on some fucking DoorDash. Dude, I make that DoorDash money, and I don't want niggas like this to mess with me, or I will shoot them too. Like, are you kidding me? It's like, bro, I'm just trying to make my money. From this dead end job? You think I want people like this to mess with me, and they make more money than I fucking do? From YouTube videos like this? Nah, man, get shot.
Invading someone's personal space and then refusing to leave them alone after they tell you numerous times leaves you with one option. You're going to get dealt with by a person who has been pushed too much.
Yeah.
Listen to dummies. Do not prank random people, or they will prank you. Never underestimate the public. Tanner, who is much bigger and more intimidating to the shooter, was taught a masterclass in F around and find out. And yet, he still didn't learn his lesson.
This is after, by the way. The way how he looks right here, this is after him getting shot. Bro, his parents failed this guy 100%, especially his dad. His dad made it so much more worse. I'm not even going to play it. I should just look it up yourself. Look up the video from Abba and Preach. Prankster gets shot or something like that. I think it's something like that. Or maybe I'll leave it in the description. I'll leave it in the description.
Continuing to upload videos like nothing happened.
So you'll continue to make videos?
Yeah, probably. We'll see,
How disappointed are you about this?
I really don't care. I mean, it is what it is. It's God's plan at the end of the day, so.
Tanner was lucky to make it out despite getting shot. This is something that Timothy Wilkes did not get to experience. Inspired by other pranksters he'd seen, Timothy began dreaming of creating his own YouTube channel, recreating some of the dangerous pranks other YouTubers had done before him. However, this dream got cut short in February 2021 when Timothy, along with a friend, were in the midst of filming a prank robbery as part of a YouTube video. Armed with butcher knives,
oh, don't tell me they try to rob random ass people.
They approached a group of people.
Oh my god. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god.
Unaware of the robbery being a prank, one of those group members shot Timothy in self-defense. Now, in the end, Timothy did get the clout he wanted, but just for the wrong reasons.
Yeah. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Why do people do shit like this, dude? This is the reason why you don't prank strangers in the streets, because you don't know what they have, what trauma they have, or anything like that. I do believe that one guy who shot Tanner, I believe he was acquitted, I think, from all charges. Or there is some really weird contradicting charges that he was getting. Like, I think it was something like something of he got charged for discharging a firearm in a building, but yet he got acquitted for self-defense, but he was still getting charged for discharging. It's like, what? It makes zero sense. I mean, if his self-defense was justifiable, then all the other charges prior should be should be acquitted as well. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was acquitted from all charges at the end. I believe so. But man, just seeing that picture of him, the way how he looks, in that jumpsuit, you're like, bro, he looks like someone that it's like, nah, dude, just leave him alone. That's it. Just leave him alone. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. And I made this video way more longer than I should have. Goddamn. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys check out the Discord and check out the Twitch streams as well. I've been playing the Kakarot game, and I think the next game I'm gonna play, when I finish Kakarot, will probably be Hogwarts Legacy. See if that piques my interest. But anyway, as I said, thank you for watching. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.